So that's kind of how that works. Alright, so I do have another one of these remotes over here. If I can find it. I think I found it. And I think I put it back in here. I did. Okay, so this one and that one go together over there. Solder iron's on. What do you want, Nick? You already had a lot of treats. Yes, you did. Okay. Yeah, buddy. Now, I couldn't hear a video last night because he had his puppy there, and his puppy, I knew was going to start to talk. And I knew once he started to get into the conversation, and I had it turned up, you would have gotten the conversation. And then you would have woke up your brothers, and then we would have had 5 of you in the conversation. So I couldn't hear this video because of that. Yeah. So, that's right. That's right. Oh, well, now you're going to start talking? All right. Now, what do you got to say for yourself? You had enough. Huskies love to talk. They're very talkative. Well, before I cut this and trim this anymore, hold on, guys. What I'm doing is, let me disconnect the power. And let me get the hair out of my face. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, I'm going to eliminate this one wire, and I'm going to eliminate this wire, and I'm going to put a jumper across the bottom. Actually, I don't even need a wire to do that with. I just have to put a solder bridge there. Now, see, why didn't they just do that? Well, I guess there's different reasons. But you know what? Let's see. If I hook up power, okay, and I take something here and jump that. Let me jump that. I need a screwdriver I can jump it with. Okay. Now, right now, this shouldn't work. It's working, but it's not passing power. Now it is. No, it isn't. No, it is. No, it isn't. Okay. I don't even have to put a wire there. Okay. All I got to do is bridge it. So, put a little dab of flux. Let me disconnect the power. A little dab of flux right there. Flux! Flux! I like this liquid flux stuff, guys. And I'm just going to put a little solder bridge right there between that pin and the pin above it. Right there. And that, my friends, will allow this thing to work without having 2 extra wires on it. Or 1 extra wire on it. Eh? So now I can eliminate this one. Hopefully. And one of these, well, you know what, let me just take it out and just put one in there, because I don't need 2 of them in there. And trim this off. Off! Take this one. This wire's a little stiff. That's cold, that's what it is. Cold? Ain't the word for it. It's blooming cold. Okay, get in there. There you go. Now I'll take this and put this here. Okay. Now I need the 2 grounds, because I need a ground to go to the item that I want to work. And in this case, this little light, which is not going to be the actual piece, but I'm using it for test purposes. And then I'm going to take this one. Actually, I don't think I need this one either. Alright. Now that Yeah, I don't think I need that one anymore either, to be honest with you. Alright, let's see. On. Yeah, it went on. You see it? Well, it went on because these things are okay. The wires again are too thin for the clamps. I should have got my little clips, but oh, come on, stop being a pain in the ass. Can you guys see that light? Yeah, okay. On, off, on, off, on, off. Okay. Off, on. Oh, it works on both. Okay. So now, if I took this wire, I bet you I could make this wire do something too. I bet you I can. Well, I guess I could just put a meter on it. You guys won't see much on the meter, but I'll see it. I will. I'll put that there. And right now I should have nothing on here. Oh, let me go to volts. That would help. Oh, I am seeing voltage on this. So right now that's got voltage on it. Okay, right now it doesn't. And now neither one should. Oh, it does. Okay. So what it's doing is it's passing voltage back and forth. So if I hit this on, the voltage shuts off here because this relay switch went from left to right. So it went on in one position but off over here. If I flip the button to turn the light off, now the switch went from over here, which was on, to over here, which was off, and now is on. Does that make sense to you guys? So it can be used for two different things if you wanted one of them on all the time, because there's no off switch at that point. If I were to hook this up to something, it would automatically turn it on. And the only way to turn that one off is to turn the other one on, which is the lights right here that I don't know if you're seeing or not. So there's always going to be a hot one. Now that's good to know. But I can't see a use for it right now. I don't want to have something just on all the time. So I'm going to take this out of here. Okay, so now we're down to 3 wires. Next one. I knew it was a simple thing, I just couldn't get my brain around it, so I eliminated 3 wires. I just couldn't wrap my brain around it. I just, for some reason, was having a brain fart or something like that. Okay, now get all this out of the way. There. Put that all over there for now. This is done. And this one goes with this one. So let's do something here to identify it as such. Actually, I'd like to mark this whole thing, but my engraver's down. And I like to do it with an engraver because I won't have to worry about it. But actually, I'm going to do all these while we're at it. Normally open, normally closed. So, and I haven't got anything fine enough to actually mark that. I don't think, anyway. I don't think this is going to do it, because I would want this to have a power sign on it. No, that ain't gonna work. Alright. Now where's the case? I'm going to have to get more wire though, because I don't want to use this wire. And I want this antenna. This is the antenna, by the way. Now the coil does have something to do with the frequency, but not enough to where it's going to drive me nuts. So I'm just going to take it because I want the antenna to be longer so it'll capture more and a little bit more exposure, if you know what I mean. So let me see here. If this has got to go in this way, and then I would want the antenna over here. So this goes in this way. So these will come out over here. So I'm not crazy about this wire, the way they have it right here. That's why I want to change these wires. This side's not bad, but the other side I don't care for too much. Because the case isn't really meant to hold it like it is. You know what? I'm not going to bother. I'm going to wait until I get the right wire. But meanwhile, I can put jumps on everything. Let me get the rest of it. And put jump on them all. As long as I'm doing it, might as well get it done. Get her done. Okay, what I gotta do is put a little flux. Little flux. And a little solder. And this will make life a whole lot easier. Done. And I can put that back in here. Close that up. And here's the remote for that one. I am going to have to mark these. I can see it happening now. Or wire tie the remote to the unit. Easy as 1, 2, 3. A, B, C. What did I do? Put you in wrong? Couldn't have. Oh, I see what you did. Come on, get in the back. Get in the back. You get back in there with it. Stop giving me a hard time. I know, you're used to having itty bitty little Chinese fingers putting you away. Well, it's not happening here in the U.S. So iPhone is now having India manufacture their phones for them. Next thing you know, they're going to be doing their iPads and their computers. Now, I guess there's nothing wrong with it. I mean, because I don't see any or know of any computers that are actually being made here in the country anymore. Everything is being made in China, Japan, Malaysia, you name it. Pick a state, or a country rather. Okay, why are you giving me a hard time? There you go. Yeah, that looks okay. I wanted to make sure it wasn't a cold solder because it just wasn't acting right. I'm not happy with it. There, okay. Now I'm happy with it. Malaysia, you name it, they're being made everywhere nowadays. And I'll tell you, I have mixed emotions about it because, it's business. I understand that, and us being the way we are here in America, we're either real greedy or just don't give two shits, and we're also spoiled, so we want to have everything that everybody has, and if we can't afford to buy it, we'll steal it. That's the way it seems to be. If you have it and I don't, well, I can take it from you, even though you worked for it. I'm going to just make it easy for myself and steal it on you. All right? Why should I have to work for it as well? You already worked for it. But these are done. So, and this one's done. This one I have to make sure I have a mark on it, though, because I have two of them out of the package. So, you know what? Oh, wait a minute. I got something here I can use. So, but we're our worst enemy. We really are. Because our big businesses want to make more and not spend, which is good business in a way, but it's also poor business. There. Just put a little yellow dab on it. So business starts sending things out of the country, which hurts the country now. And it's just a snowball effect. And that's what continues to happen. And it sucks. Because it's just killing us off. It's gradually killing our country. So, we're just, like I say, we're our worst enemies. That and greed. Yeah. Now, where was I? Let me put this away. I don't know about you guys in the wall, if you've been following it, if you think it's a good idea or not think it's a good idea. They decided that they'd rather have a fence for one reason. The main reason was they were saying for safety. Now, to me, it can work against them. Apparently, they were saying, I might as well leave these out for a minute because I may need them. Apparently, the Border Patrol was saying, again, it's hearsay, I don't know. I mean, even if I read it, I didn't hear it directly, so I don't know. Border Patrol was saying that they would rather have a fence than a solid wall because they would be able to see what's going on the other side. Like if they were planning an attack or something to get over the wall. Well, I can kind of understand that, but the same thing goes for if you can see them, they can see you. And if they do want to do something, all they got to do is pop off a few rounds from a bush or something on their side of the country. You can keep your side clean, but at that point you can't make them keep their side clean. And somebody with a rifle can pop you right through that fence and take out a